Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, TM Tarot. Today we have a messages from your spirit guides card reading. We have a set of 3 cards. So this is set 1, set 2, set 3. I'll try and remember to leave times for each one in the description. If I do forget, just leave a comment and remind me and I'll do it. So there's a channel message from you guys within these cards. If you want to take the reading as a whole, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want just one set of cards, feel free to fast forward to the time and it'll be marked below and you can listen to that. So without any further ado, let's get on with the reading. So today we're using the Witch Tarot cards and Fairy Oracle cards. First card we have 10 of Wands. And that's clarified by new opportunities. So 10 of Wands is a card of carrying too much. You're taking on too much burdens, taking on too much by yourself. I think it's quite evident in this card, if you can see all the ones here on her back. She's carrying it all on her own, and she's stumbling up this track here to get to her destination here, where there's lots of light, and sort of reminds me of Stonehenge, like there's power, but she's got to get there and she's trying to do it all on her own, carrying all these wands, and she's, you know, been stumbling up this path for quite a while on her own. On the card it is a she, but it could be male or female this person's referring to. This is saying you need to delegate a little bit more if you can. You're taking on too much responsibility, doing too much by yourself, and trying to get everything done on your own. You could be the kind of person that is a bit of a micromanager, a bit of a perfectionist. You want it done your way so you know it's done right, but it's dragging you down and you're struggling a little bit now. It's saying that you need to ask for help a little bit more. You need to delegate. I feel like if you do start to delegate a little more, could be regarding work, family, any situation, but if you do delegate, you'll have more opportunities, new opportunities opening up for you. So say if it is in work, there could be an opportunity for a different role or a higher role, because someone higher can see that you can delegate, you're good at managing people. You might be offered a manager's role maybe. For example, if it's work and family, they have more opportunities to spend quality time together and a little bit more time for peace and fun and things you want to do, rather than just all these jobs and tasks. These are just 2 examples, but you see what I mean. Take it how it would fit into your life and your situation. But yeah, so good things are available to you, and the opportunities, and you know, more things will open up to you if you just share some of these ones. You don't have to put the whole burden down and just think, oh, I don't need to do this anymore. Just delegate 1 or 2 ones to some different people or groups. Share the burden, and then it'll make getting up this path to your destination a lot easier. So that's card set number 1. They're your messages. I hope they were helpful. I hope they resonated with some of you. So set number 2, we have 4 of Wands and self-reliance. So if you were thinking of a question at this time, I'd say it's a yes to any question that anyone was maybe asking. This is saying you're in quite an abundant place. You're in a good place, if not actually financially, then maybe mentally, spiritually. But you've got a lot of things to be joyous and celebratory about. I've had this quite a few times on collective card reads, recently, actually. I do really shuffle the cards. I've not had it so much with one-to-one readings I've been doing, or personal ones, but a lot in the collective. So I feel like there is someone out there that has got some very good energy right now, that has a lot to celebrate. I feel like it needs recognising. The person who's in this energy might not realise all the wonderful blessings around them, and they need to just stop and recognise it and celebrate it. I feel like with self-reliance, the energy and the message that is trying to be given to you right now is, you don't be afraid to allow yourself a little bit to stay in this energy. Obviously it is good to have teamwork and work as part of a team, as I referred to in pile number 1 with the 10 of Wands. Delegation is good, but don't be scared to rely on yourself. If it's say you're single, don't feel the need to get with someone because you feel like you need their energy to continue with the Four of Wands energy, with the prosperity and abundance and fruitfulness. You are everything you need on your own. Of course, asking for help is fine, but you really don't need it right now. I feel like whatever the situation is, or the abundant place you're in, you can quite happily and easily rely on yourself for these things, or you've worked hard on working on yourself to get here, and give yourself, a pat on the back for doing so, because life is hard, and if you're doing it on your own, or you've worked on a project that's come to fruition on your own, or are working on one on your own, it is a lot, but you can do it. You are capable. You're more than capable, and you have everything within you to do it. So that's pile number 2. I hope that was helpful, and again, I hope that resonated for someone out there. Pile number 3. Again, as you know, most of the time, not all the time, most of the time I do take jumping cards. 2 Witch Tarot deck cards came out for this, and 1 oracle card. So the oracle card we have is detoxification. We also have Queen of Pentacles and 5 of Athamas. So I'll start with the 5 of Athamas because that would have been on top. So again, we've had this a few times, not quite as much as the 4 of Wands, but we have had it pop up a few times in collective card reads recently. So this is saying you do have options in front of you and you have resources, but you're a bit insecure about something and you're just keeping something back. You're not showing it, or you're hiding something, or you're being a bit reserved about something that you maybe don't need to be reserved on. Maybe you don't feel safe sharing an idea. Maybe you don't feel like you're having enough resources to share all of them. But in the back, as you can see, there's a peacock, which is a sign of abundance and wealth. So there's a peacock feather in this guy's hat. This gentleman here who's selling or has made the Athamas is clearly got a good crafting skill. He's very good at it. So this is saying to me, you are very good and you have the skills and knowledge available to be able to move forward, but there's something holding you back, or you're purposely keeping something back. And when you do that, the universe just sees lack. It just sees that, oh, this person doesn't feel like they've got enough. So, the universe responds to energy. So if you're giving off, I don't have enough energy, the universe says, yes, you don't have enough. Yeah, it could be something as simple as sharing an idea. Out of fear you might not be, but it might be a mistake to be doing that. It's followed up by Queen of Pentacles. This is a nice grounding earthy energy. I think it's very helpful with this one, sort of think it's saying sit and ground yourself. As you can see, there's an older, not very, very old, but older woman here. So obviously she is the Queen of Pentacles. She's mature, she's happy within who she is. She has abundance around her. And as you can see, she's very grounded with the grass and the trees, even the wooden bench and the wooden pentacle. She knows her power. She knows what she's worth. She doesn't feel the need to hide it. Like this guy's holding something back. She knows what she's worth, and she knows what she brings to the table. She's very secure in who she is. I feel like you need to utilise this energy a little bit more in order to get what it is you're after. It could be a relationship, a job. It could just be how you feel right now. You might be in a place where you don't feel very abundant. Like the Queen of Pentacles, you feel a bit ungrounded. I'm getting the feeling from this card you feel a bit ungrounded and a little bit maybe mistrustful or in a lack mind space. Like I said, even if physically there isn't a lot of money in your bank account or you haven't got all the things you want, sit and look at what you do have. Look at the resources you do have and the things that are at your disposal and use them. And sit and ground your energy. I think that will definitely help. Noticing the blessings you do have and the resources you have. Sitting and grounding your energy. Do a little bit of earthing. So maybe sitting, if you have a garden, sit in your garden, put your feet on the grass or the ground. If you don't have a garden, take a walk in a park. If it's clean enough and there isn't any dog dirt about, maybe take your shoes off. Just try and ground your energy a little bit more. Maybe even try meditation. Carry like a grounding crystal around with you. So most red, brown, darker crystals are good for that. This is red tiger's eye. I have also tiger's eye here. Red jasper here. There are a few that you could use to help ground your energy. But yeah, don't focus on the lack and holding back. Look at what the blessings you do have and the opportunities you do have and the skills you do have to get yourself out of that lack mentality. Followed by detoxification. I feel like maybe you might feel this way because maybe you're overindulging and the resources you do have, you maybe not seeing clearly because you're misusing them. Maybe you're not happy about your money situation, but you might be spending it on junk food, takeaways, maybe drinking a little bit too much, maybe excessive shopping. Because if you feel a little bit ungrounded and you're trying to find something to make yourself feel better, a lot of people fall back on these habits and they can clutter your mind. It could also be watching too much television, too much Netflix. It could be a number of things, but if you sit and look at what have I been overindulging in or doing a little bit too much of and not looking after myself, look at how you could be looking after yourself a little bit better. Also, as you can see, she's in water, which is also helpful for grounding. A nice shower, a bath, swimming if you can. If you're able to, go out near a lake or the ocean if you live near there, like the seaside, the beach. Anywhere where there's water is also very good for you, very grounding, very healing. So I feel like if you take the time to really ground your energy, look at your unhealthy habits, sit and ground your energy and know what you do bring to the table and what you are capable of, it'll help you get out of this sort of lack mentality. Also, sharing's really good to get out of this sort of lack mentality, whether it's ideas or money or whatever. Say you don't have a lot of food, but you have a friend, a neighbour, family, and you invite them around for a meal. Doesn't have to be big, extravagant. It could be pizza and chips. but the universe is seeing that you're sharing your resource, and then you feel happy because you've helped someone else, or you spent time with someone else, or you've done something good. That sends a message out to the universe like, look, I'm sharing, I have enough, I have abundance, I feel safe. The universe will respond with the same energy. They'll give you more. I think that will help get you out of this mind frame that you're in. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. So that's pile number 3. I hope that was helpful for you. Like I said, with pile number 3, any grounding activity would be very, very helpful. Like I said, if you do live near the seaside, or you can get out near the seaside, walk in the sand near the ocean, walk barefoot in the park, sit in your garden with your feet on the grass, would be very, very helpful. Pile number 2, don't be afraid to rely on yourself. You have a good energy, whether things have appeared for you yet or not. You are capable of everything you need, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Pile number 3, you do need to ask for help. You are carrying way too much on your own. The minute you ask for help, it could be from the universe, your guides, angels, God, friends, family. The second you ask for help, help is available, but people, including angels, guides, guardians, the divine, however you want to phrase it, they don't know, or they can't help unless you ask. But you are carrying way too much on your own. The second you ask, you delegate, you let people know help is needed, new opportunities come in, and it's a good feeling all around for everyone. So I hope these messages were helpful for you guys. If you liked it, leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you feel like anyone else could get something from these videos, please share it out. I appreciate your time. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.